What's up?
Timbaland's journey in the music industry is a testament to talent, resilience, and innovation. From humble beginnings in Norfolk, Virginia, to becoming one of the most influential producers in modern music, his story is a mix of triumph, personal struggles, and unmatched creative genius. Timbaland, born Timothy Zachary Mosley on March 10, 1972, grew up in the heart of Norfolk. The city, brimming with diverse musical influences, played a key role in shaping his early musical taste. From an early age, Timbaland developed a deep passion for music. He was fascinated by the rhythms and melodies surrounding him, and his interest in creating his own beats was sparked when he got his hands on a Casio keyboard. This simple instrument, which many might have seen as nothing more than a toy, would become his canvas for making music. As a teenager, he began to DJ, adopting the name DJ Timmy Tim, and started experimenting with different sounds, blending elements of hip-hop, R&B, and other genres to create his unique style. Even at this early stage, Timbaland's ability to craft intricate beats was evident, and his knack for mixing unusual sounds and rhythms laid the foundation for his future as a producer. However, just when his music career was starting to take shape, a tragic incident would change the course of his life. At the age of 14, while working at a Red Lobster restaurant, Timbaland was accidentally shot in the neck by a friend. The gunshot wound caused severe damage, resulting in temporary paralysis of his right arm.
My homeboy grabbed a revolver, and he was putting it up in the bag. He said, "Wait till the night's game." And as he was putting it up in the bag, I said, "Man," and I would turn around and clock out, and I turned around, pow! And I walked off, and I thought my arm was on the ground.
Right.
And I said, "Where my arm at? Where my arm at?" I said, "Where my arm? Where my arm?" And what happened, my whole nerve this side got paralyzed. It was paralyzed for like about a year, 2 years.
For many, such an event could have been devastating, not only physically, but also mentally and emotionally. But for Timbaland, this was a turning point. Instead of succumbing to despair, he used the incident as an opportunity to adapt and grow. With his right arm temporarily out of commission, he began to teach himself how to DJ with his left hand. It was a difficult and painful process, but it showed his determination and passion for music. This setback only made him more driven to succeed and proved that nothing could stop him from pursuing his musical dreams. While he was recovering from the injury, Timbaland began forming connections with other like-minded individuals who would go on to become major players in the music industry. He was introduced to a group of talented musicians, including his cousin Pharrell Williams, the Thornton brothers, Pusha T, and Malice of the rap duo Clips, and a fellow artist named Melvin Magoo Barcliff. It was through Magoo that Timbaland met another future superstar, Missy Elliott. Missy would go on to become one of his closest collaborators and one of the most successful female artists in hip-hop and R&B. Timbaland's early collaborations set the stage for what would become a groundbreaking career in music production. His work with Missy Elliott, in particular, became one of the most iconic partnerships in music history. In the mid-90s, Timbaland and Missy Elliott teamed up to work on Aaliyah's 1996 album, One in a Million. This project would not only change Aaliyah's career, but also redefine the sound of R&B for years to come. Before Timbaland and Missy's influence, R&B was dominated by smooth, soulful ballads. But with the release of One in a Million, the duo introduced a completely new sound, one that was futuristic, experimental, and unlike anything that had been heard before in mainstream music. Timbaland's production on tracks like If Your Girl Only Knew and One in a Million was full of intricate rhythms, lush soundscapes, and unexpected beats that set Aaliyah apart from her contemporaries. Aaliyah's success with this album helped solidify Timbaland's reputation as an innovative producer, but his career would soon reach even greater heights. In 1997, Timbaland was tasked with producing the debut album for a then-unknown artist, Missy Elliott. The album, titled Supa Dupa Fly, was released in 1997 and was an instant success. Missy's bold, unique style combined with Timbaland's groundbreaking production turned the album into a multi-platinum hit. Supa Dupa Fly featured some of the most iconic tracks of Missy Elliott's career, including the hit single The Rain, which showcased Timbaland's ability to fuse traditional hip-hop beats with futuristic electronic elements.
Beep, beep. Who got the keys to the Jeep?
The success of this album not only cemented Missy Elliott's place as a major force in the music industry, but it also marked Timbaland as one of the top producers in hip-hop and R&B. His innovative sound had become synonymous with success. In the early 2000s, Timbaland's influence continued to grow, and he began collaborating with some of the biggest names in pop and R&B. One of the most significant partnerships was with Justin Timberlake. When Timberlake made his solo debut with the album Justified in 2002, Timbaland Timbaland played a crucial role in shaping the sound of the project. Together, they created some of the most defining tracks of the early 2000s, including the smash hit Cry Me a River. The success of Cry Me a River catapulted both Timberlake and Timbaland into superstardom. Their collaboration continued with the release of Timberlake's 2006 album Future Sex Love Sounds, which featured the hit single Sexy Back. The song was a massive success, reaching the top of the charts worldwide and becoming one of the defining songs of the 2000s. Timbaland's signature production, which blended electronic beats, funky rhythms, and smooth melodies, was a perfect match for Timberlake's smooth falsetto, and the two became one of the most successful producer-artist duos in modern music. Timbaland's production genius was also felt in the world of pop music, where he collaborated with Canadian singer Nelly Furtado. In 2005, Timbaland revitalized Furtado's career with the release of her album Loose. The album, which featured the hit singles Promiscuous, a commercial success, and helped establish Furtado as a global pop sensation. The album marked a departure from her earlier folk pop sound, embracing a more urban, hip-hop influenced style that showcased Timbaland's versatility as a producer. However, as his career continued to soar, Timbaland faced some personal struggles that would challenge his mental and emotional well-being. The tragic death of Aaliyah in 2001, a close friend and collaborator, deeply affected him. Aaliyah's untimely passing left a void in the music industry and in Timbaland's heart. He struggled with depression and grief, which began to take a toll on his personal and professional life. In the years that followed, Timbaland also faced another battle, this time with addiction. He became dependent on prescription drugs, which strained his personal relationships and impacted his career. The pressures of fame, coupled with the loss of close friends and family, led to a period of personal darkness. Timbaland's once flourishing career began to fade as he retreated from the public eye. But like many of his earlier struggles, Timbaland faced this challenge with resilience. In the face of adversity, he took time to focus on his health and recovery. He sought help, went through therapy, and eventually returned to his music with a renewed sense of purpose. His journey of recovery allowed him to reconnect with his roots and reignite his creative spark. In the years since, Timbaland has continued to push the boundaries of music production. He has worked with some of the biggest names in the industry, including Kanye West, Jay-Z, and Beyoncé. He has also expanded his influence through his YouTube channel, where he shares his production techniques and knowledge with aspiring artists and producers. Today, Timbaland is still at the forefront of the music industry. His collaborations with artists like Justin Timberlake, Jay-Z, and Kanye West continue to produce chart-topping hits, and his legacy as a producer and innovator is undeniable. As a mentor, a collaborator, and a creator, Timbaland's impact on the music world will be felt for generations to come. His story is a testament to the power of creativity, resilience, and the transformative nature of music. From his humble beginnings in Virginia to his status as one of the most influential figures in the music industry, Timbaland's journey is one of constant reinvention and unrelenting passion. He has shaped the sound of modern music, and his legacy as a visionary producer will continue to inspire future generations of artists. If you want more videos like this, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like this video.